Hi, I'm Darrell,
And I'm Elia.
and we are Black Nerdy Scholars. Hey, how's
Hey.
your week?
It's been going good. I survived the grading papers, which I'll just have to repeat again after finals week, but it's fine. We're
Uh-huh.
not going to worry about that right now.
When's finals week?
It's the week after next week.
Okay, that's soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's only like 2 weeks of not grading papers. That sucks.
right.
If anyone I'm assuming most people aren't teachers. Go figure. Most people have probably never taught, but excuse me, the process of grading papers, even the papers that are really good, is so long and meticulous, and maybe not even meticulous, just tedious, just really
Yes,
really boring.
it's boring as fuck.
It can be super interesting and super engaging, right? But it's usually only super interesting and engaging for the level that you're teaching at, which is
Yeah,
not to say that people can't surprise us. That's not to say that students can't perform a specific caliber of rigor. But the best freshman paper is usually still a freshman paper. And that's before ChatGPT, like
oof,
COVID, all that kind of stuff.
yes.
And then you have to do like 18 to like 80 of them, depending on how big your class is. And it is just like a long, arduous process.
Yes, and I just can't help but feel fatigued sometimes when I'm going through it, and then I start like questioning myself. I'm like, am I grading this paper the same as I graded the other paper? Well, I have
Mm-hmm.
no way of measuring that, so I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah. And like a lot more vibes goes into grading than I wish there was. I mean, I guess if it's more STEM type stuff, there are just
Yeah,
right and wrong answers. But usually
yeah,
there's not a right or wrong answer. Well, I mean, there's some wrong answers. Hold on. There's some wrong fucking answers. Some people can be wrong about things. But even when the answers are right, you still have to like defend them
yes.
in the typical essay.
Something I My friend reminded me of this because it's something I didn't realize until I started teaching myself. But she was telling me how she got points off because she wrote 2 pages over the page limit, and I had to respectfully agree with her professor because I don't think students realize what
Mm-hmm.
that does, which is just making more work because,
Mm-hmm.
as a young overachiever at some point, I thought I was just being impressive when
Mm-hmm.
if I went a little bit over, I'm like, "Ooh, they're gonna think I really care about whatever the fuck
I
I'm
bet nobody
talking
else
about."
wrote 2 pages over the page limit.
Yes. But actually
Yeah.
that's terrible. In fact,
Yeah.
I find it worse than the people who go under
Yeah.
because at least they're not giving me more work.
Yeah. I like in undergrad, I remember so much of the essay writing process was like, I gotta hit the word count. And the further you get into the humanities academia, it very starkly flips and goes like, I have to keep under the word count. I cannot go
Yes.
above. Really, really weird thing, I guess, that happens. I'm sure a lot of people really have no uh, uh relationship with.
Yeah.
They have no kind of like, when's the last time a lot of the people that aren't in school have had to write a paper, have had to write a paragraph, like to non-continuous, like not continuous writing on a specific topic. I mean, I guess people leave comments,
Maybe a
people will do
strongly worded
paragraph
email.
like, yeah, but yeah, I guess that's
That's
fair.
about it.
Touche. Yeah. But even then it's like, I don't have a specific amount of
Yeah.
words that I'm supposed to hit or not hit for that kind of thing, that it might just be really foreign to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we're doing this now.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Pod.
Speaking of, I do want to complain a little bit about something very small about now breaking into content creation and stuff like that. Since at least on my end, like, you could answer for yourself. Since starting doing YouTube and TikTok and podcast, all the works, right? All of my algorithms have shifted a little.
Yes.
And now every like other video, YouTube video, TikTok, whatever, is like 5 ways to improve on your content at home. And I'm like, leave me alone.
I was getting that pretty bad on TikTok for a while. Like every other video was some white girl trying to tell me how to make content. And I'm like, leave me
5
alone, white
mistakes
girl.
you're not doing for your content. You're leaving viewers on the floor or whatever. Like,
or they're like, try deleting your video and reposting it and do it, and then turning it upside down and throwing it out the window. Like, no, leave it alone.
And like, if anyone cares about making content, first and foremost, it's better if you do it because it's fun. Unfortunately, a lot of people are seeing this as just like, I think content creation has moved into I was gonna say moved past the gold rush, but I don't think that's true. I think it's just moved to a different phase of the gold rush, because it's like content creator was kind of not taboo, but like looked down on before COVID, and then everyone was stuck at home. And when everyone was stuck at home, a bunch of people like that's when like the first wave hit. But now it's less about being a content creator and more about being viral. And so then you get people, you get the claviculars, you get the kick streamers that are like, how can I be noticed and get rich with the like fastest turnaround and the least amount of effort? I guess I can just say the N-word a bunch on camera. And then suddenly I'm rich, which sucks. But I digress. Those videos that are trying to teach you how to make content are bullshit. Some of them might have good advice. Some things might have good advice. The only piece of advice anyone needs, and this is coming from people that have not popped off as of the recording of this video.
Do it for the love of the game.
Keep doing it. Keep going. And so when it's like, the reason you're not getting views is because your lighting isn't like this.
Wait, maybe. Not the girlie's trying to sell us the ring lights.
Yeah. Good thing I've got just the thing for you in my TikTok shop. I'm like, yeah, I'm the product. Like I'm the product. You're trying to sell to me. Or you know what I mean?
There's no formula to making the content specifically. It's always about like algorithms and when to post and all that. So honestly, if I had any advice as someone who's not really been making content that long, just talk about stuff you like, that you actually care about or find interesting. I think that's the only way to actually be able to keep doing it. Like trying to do it because, you know, there's like the people, they'll do the true crime YouTuber, which, you know, if you're generally interested in true crime, that's cool. But I feel like I see a lot of videos that are obviously made to, you know, to go viral, or, you know, they're making it because they think this is the content that'll get them like monetized and whatnot, versus like, oh, this really interests me. Get your tails in my coffee. Okay. But
cat tax.
Oh, crime. Since you want to get
all right. No, but I agree. I think searching for virality is, how do I put this nicely? Really whack. Really lame. Just in general. Do a thing that you like because you like it.
Yeah.
But I guess that's easier to say than do, because I think, especially with even outside of just content creation specifically, the way that the internet works now, that kind of just do what you love mindset often isn't enough. Like there was this, when we grew up, when younger millennial, older Gen Z people grew up, we were often told like what would, like, dance like no one's watching, right? Like people aren't paying as much attention to you as it feels like they are, and that's just not true anymore. That's just not true anymore. People are hungry. They're on the prowl. if you do dance like no one's watching, someone's gonna pull their phone out. Now it's not just that person watching. Now it's like potentially hundreds of thousands of people watching you.
They always talk about how our generation doesn't have like a club culture in the same way it did back then, because back then there wasn't, everybody had their phone out trying to record you. So it, you definitely could care less about being perceived, because like, you're not going to end up viral on social media because that's not a thing yet. So,
Yeah.
and here we are.
Yeah. And I think to connect it back to the content that we're talking about that has been plaguing us, here's the get rich quick, here's how to make improve your content immediately. Like we're being told to dance like no one's watching by people who only dance if everyone is watching.
That's how they make their money.
That's how they make their money.
Us watching them dance.
And a lot of people, I'll even just from a very cynical perspective, a lot of people don't want you to dance, because if you're dancing, you're not watching them dance. And how are they going to make a bag if you're not watching them? And so when you get caught after school special, when you catch yourself doom scrolling, especially like when you're hate watching, when you can't help yourself but like, oh, this person said the N-word, I have to leave a comment, I have to go see what the comments are. That cycle of scratching the itch in your brain by getting really upset, you're only paying these people money. You're only giving them the time and attention that they wanted to extract from you.
The power is in your attention. You hold the power here. It makes it seem like, the person saying crazy shit makes it seem like, it's really clavicular, But he only has power if we're watching him. So actually don't watch him so he could keep dancing like no one's watching and then not have any more money,
Yeah. And it's I don't know. I wish I had a solution other than like invest in your local communities, find time offline. And no matter what I say, it feels a little disingenuous considering we're recording this for the internet.
Hey, even I don't know. Sometimes I've been trying to watch The Wire recently, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be on my phone. I'm gonna go plug it up, and I'm just gonna watch The Wire.
Yeah,
which is easier to do because The Wire's very engaging. It is also second screening of media, so that's of course.
It was made with the assumption that you and maybe your whole family were getting together and either watching this or watching this while eating food.
Yes.
It didn't expect you to be doing anything else, because at the time phones were like flip phones, and
you just call it and hang up.
Yeah. I've also been looking for ways to like I've been trying to be more conscious with my phone when it comes to media. Really try to focus on especially things that I watch. Maybe for like video games that are kind of mindless, I have trouble wanting to give it the full attention and not second screen watching. But when I'm watching movies or like reading books and stuff like that, I've been trying to do it. Like there are two things that I've been doing that I've started recently that help. One, I watch a lot of Critical Role. Yeah. Hey, critters. I watch a lot of Critical Role, and I've gotten like at this point my entire D&D group watches Critical Role. And so we've gotten in the habit of just like hosting like watch parties.
Oh yeah, y'all have watch parties.
Yes. And because Critical Role airs on Thursday nights at like 10 o'clock my time, like 7 o'clock. What's your time zone?
Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah. It's like 10 o'clock Eastern, and so none of us watch it the night it comes out, and it doesn't release for free on YouTube until Monday. And so usually over the weekend we'll use their app, the Beacon app. And because what I'll do is I'll cast the episode from my phone, and if I fuck with the phone too much while it's casting, it'll stop casting. And so it's
Ah,
just like I have to watch all 3.5 to 5.5 hours of this without my phone. One, because of just the way it's set up, and then two, because I want to give it my full attention.
yo,
And that might
that's a great
seem
idea.
absurd to a lot of people because it's not like, because it's like I'm watching D&D with full attention for 4 hours. But it's been really great. It's been really refreshing. One, just watching as much Critical Role and like
Yeah,
being so consumed with Dungeons and Dragons as I am, but two, just giving something that much time my full attention has been great.
this is making me think about how disconnecting has taken on a new nature with
Mhm.
how phones have like changed our generation. Because I think about how disconnecting back when we were younger. Do you remember? Was it Nickelodeon Day of Play?
The Day
Where
of Play, yeah.
you turn off your TV, you go outside. So back then it was like,
I never did
oh,
that
let
shit.
me. Oh, I also I just put on Disney Cartoon
I
Network.
just went to Cartoon Network. Oh, Nickelodeon's off?
I do recall
Click,
there was
click.
a time I actually did go play like
Uh-huh.
one time, but disconnecting used to mean like, oh, I'm gonna not watch TV. I'm not gonna play video games.
Yeah.
But now it's like I just need to get this dang phone out of my face. Even
Yeah.
if I'm still engaging with media, like I don't want to use my phone. Like that's. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, I don't it is weird cuz in essence, I think on a surface level, disconnecting probably feels the same to a lot of people. Like for starters, a lot of not as many people are online as it feels like there are. Like there are
yeah,
plenty of people that don't have no context for like internet culture. Even young
yeah.
people. There are plenty of like we all have a coworker that doesn't know what mogs means. Like you know what I mean? Um
Even like people our age, like they don't.
yeah, just no context. And so to those people, disconnecting probably means the same thing, where it's like I'm gonna put this down and read a book.
Oh
Where
my god,
yeah,
just I'm chronically online. That's the problem. We're chronically online.
yeah. So it's like there are like extra layers of what needs to be disconnected.
Yes,
Because it's not just put down your phone, it's put down your phone and do something without the intention of making it an internet moment. I need to watch the
word.
show without it demanding I also tweet about it at the same time.
We're TV maxing.
For TV maxing, channel maxing. Yeah. Yeah. That reminds me. Like the other thing that I've been trying to do lately to maximize or minimize phone time, I've been trying to I started putting on like a monthly movie marathon day.
Oh, cool.
Um where it's just like from like just 8 hours of films. And I wanted to do it like for Black History Month, and we did, and we watched Training Day.
Love and basketball.
No,
Oh,
that was for Valentine's Day. We watched
not
Training Day
this.
with Denzel.
My
We
fault.
watched Judas and the Black Messiah. We watched Coming to America and Creed.
I'm
And I
terrible.
don't
I've
want to
only
talk
seen
about
one
all
of
those.
those.
I'm sorry, what?
I've only seen one of those.
Oh, word? Which one?
Training Day.
Word. Yeah. Training
I
Day's really good. Really
I
enjoyed
really
it.
like
Judas and the
seeing
Black
Denzel.
Messiah, really good. Really good.
Oh, is that with Daniel Kaluuya?
And Lakeith
Love him.
Stanfield, Jesse
My baby.
Plemons,
Oh, I love that white boy. I love
that
that white
one
boy.
woman that's in Swarm, the main character of Swarm, whose name I don't remember.
The
Who
black
else is in it?
woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really good time. But yeah, just having this like, today we are going to consume art,
I'm gonna
and
steal
we're
that.
gonna talk about the art. and we're
Yeah.
gonna just live in this art for an entire day, no phones allowed. That has been great. And obviously I play a lot of D&D, and so there's not really phone time during that. Yeah. What else have you been up to?
Let's see. I went to the black market flea. That was fun. Yeah.
I'm assuming it is a flea market that
Run by black people.
cool. Okay, cool.
For black. Well, I mean, anybody could come.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like an HBCU.
But yeah. So it was a good time. Ari Lennox performed. That was cool. What was his name? Foggy. I don't remember his name, but he was fine. So if you happen to see this,
okay.
I'm sorry.
If we see a fine man named Foggy, let us know.
Foggy something. I feel bad because he's from Maryland, so like
Sure.
I wanted to remember his name because he's from like PG County or something. But yeah, it was fun. I of course got this T-shirt and another T-shirt, and yeah, it's just I don't really see that many black people since I live in Orange County, so
Yeah.
it was nice to see niggas.
Yeah.
And on the last day of Black History Month, so that was fun.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
There aren't too many things like that. There are a couple of things like that out here, but it's real white out here too.
Yeah.
But hey, well, that's not a judgment. That's not a criticism.
Y'all just kind of there, you know.
Yeah. You said you just got this shirt. A thing that I want to talk about because I also it's kind of the topic for the day. I just got the new Pokemon game.
Boo. I'm hating because I can't play. Sorry.
Oh, because you don't have the Switch too. I was like, damn, you're preempting the hate. The hate is kind of what I talk about because there are two recent Pokemon things that have happened. One is Pokopia, just came out, and they announced their next mainline game, Pokemon Wind and Waves. And when's the last time you've played Pokemon?
I got it was one of the ones that dropped on Switch a few years ago. I remember I was riding my Pokemon like a motorcycle. I remember that shit.
Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't like that one.
Honestly, I played it for like an hour and then it's still on my Switch untouched.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. But I think that one's a good example of like the criticisms that Pokemon has been getting increasingly so for the last decade, but especially since COVID and like since the Switch. A lot of people are very vocal about their disdain for the direction of Pokemon games. And
tell us about this direction.
So when Pokemon started, it was 2D.
Yeah,
right? 2D Pokemon catcher.
I did used to have one on Game Boy, like the one that flipped, the silver flip one.
Advanced, like the SD or something like that, or DS, which is the other flip one.
Before that, I'm old.
The original Advance didn't flip. The original Advance was like this.
Okay,
like
the one after
hexagon. That. I think it was Pokemon Advance SD or something like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Shape of my phone. Yeah.
Yes. So like here are the main things that have changed over the last decade that people have strong opinions about. One, they transitioned fully from 2D to 3D. And that has a couple of issues. And I'll talk about that in a second. Two, they have made some of the mechanical things way easier. Like Pokemon level up passively, even if they don't fight now. It's there are way more like consumables that will like give you a quick hit of experience. It's way easier to level up Pokemon. And they've started to be open world, not just 3D. Because there are a couple of 3D ones that kind of followed the same routing as the originals. Now they're kind of just like big open zones where people, like you said, ride around Pokemon like a little motorcycle.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't love that. I do think there are people that are really vocal because it's not for them anymore. Really. and I don't want to say this as a way to diminish people's complaints. I think a lot of the complaint of Pokemon comes down to it's not for me anymore.
We've seen it time and time again with so much of our childhood media.
Because I think if it or let me not say it this way. I think a lot of the things that people, a lot of the reaction people have should be, I don't like this, so I'm not playing. Or even as far as, I don't like this, and I'll say that. But with the way that gaming culture has evolved, now
Toxic.
it's, I don't like it, and it's
You're not allowed to
my
like it.
mission to make it so you don't like it either. Okay, man. All right. Jeez. And I will say, like, when it trying to approach the different complaints objectively, I think there's plenty to complain about. Stuff that doesn't make it so irreversible or like irredeemable, as some people say. But like, I do think the game looks better in 2D. Here, I'll do that. I'll do that. Let's look at the Wind and Waves first, because I do think the 2D thing is relevant there. Okay. Ooh, not actual gameplay footage.
What? I can't draw? Fuck this game. Oh my god, Pikachu!
It's just like, even look at that. Like, even just, I paused it. Just look at this, right? I think these characters,
they look way better.
I think they just look way better in 2D. I think they look way better in 2D. And
I agree.
That isn't enough for me personally to not like Pokemon anymore. But I think as far, like, a lot of criticisms have a lot of validity to them. I still like Pokemon. I just think that it looks better like this.
Yeah. Oh, Pikachu is so cute.
Man, there's a lot of Pikachu. Well, I guess he's the mascot, so that makes sense. That was a silly thing to say.
He's the Beyonce of Pokemon.
Give it to me.
Oh, look at his little belly. Oh my gosh. Is Pikachu based on a cat?
I think it's a mouse.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh my god. Right? And this is, even with the 3D
like, whoa, back
render,
up.
I think it looks better drawn. I think it looks better in 2D.
It does.
All right, I kind of want to skip forward.
Like, I should have never known that Pikachu was furry, low key. Like, I just would have never thought about his texture. I get what you mean.
Like, it is furry, right? It is a mouse. But
yeah,
I don't think the design looks better by meticulously animating each fur and whisker. Like, I don't think
like,
that's
no. You know what?
Here's the
I think we're in a problem where, like, media is becoming too much about realism. Like, games and what.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead. Realism.
Yeah, I feel like everyone cares so much about realism, even in, like, TV shows that are filmed. Like, oh, I need the perfect 4K, the super high quality soap opera looking ass camera. And I'm like, why? I'm not really loving the obsession with realism and how it's now transferred into animated things.
I completely agree.
Games.
I completely agree. And the correlation is going to seem not related at all, but I do think it's a part of the same kind of push for STEM in academia, where it's just easier to judge things based on objective metrics rather than weeding through the subjective ones. And so if you can go, well, this runs in 4K, therefore good. It's just easier than thinking about how you feel about a specific mechanic or something.
Wow, that also makes me think, that explains a lot of the problems, I think, with trying to get our students to engage with writing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a lot of them are very much 1 + 1 = 2 minded, in the sense that it's like, oh, you do these two things and you get this answer every time, and you just can't think about humanities in that way.
I completely agree. All right, I'm gonna play it now. I will say, when it comes to the 3D games, one thing that I think is a great improvement over the years for Pokemon is character customization.
Oh, absolutely.
I love being being able to create my
Black.
character. I love being able to get different haircuts. I love clothes shopping.
Yes.
It's ooh, that scratches the itch. I love clothes shopping in these
That's
games.
the one thing I do enjoy about video games now. I feel like much more is going into customization, especially for people like us who are Black. Like back in the day, you could never get a black hair design on a video game character, and now
nowadays,
so I will say,
unfortunately, we still get the Killmonger cut most of the time, but still, it's better than it was. It's better than it was.
Oh God, you know what? I was gonna bring up that Violet. I think I had the game I played on my Switch. The one thing I did like was making my character like that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that's a big improvement. I will say graphically, and this is definitely pre-alpha, the game probably won't look like this when it comes out, but from the trailer, it does look graphically more detailed and intense than any of the games that we've seen this far, which is which has been a big complaint amongst Pokemon fans, where it's like, to still look like a PlayStation 2 game in 2026 is insane, which, like, I don't think that's that big of a deal.
Especially, yeah, I do feel like,
okay,
I feel like nostalgia is super popular right now. So
I agree. Okay, so here are the 3 starters. Let's get the money shot. Okay, here are the 3 starters. I think a lot of people have been reacting really viscerally to the 3 starters. And it's one of 3 things. It's one of 3 things. The most vocal group are like, they are stupid. Pokemon isn't the same. Let's like, it's been garbage since I liked it. These are dog shit. They're whack.
Can I have an opinion as someone who's only dabbled?
Of course.
I'm not seeing too much of a difference than I think.
I agree. But I do think the big difference is that they're not 2D. Hold on. Pokemon Wind and Waves starters 2D. This looks like these look good.
Oh yeah, that I feel like I feel like the little blue things looks a little different.
Yeah, I think drawn, you can get way more personality out of the character, right?
It's just with the 3D animation style, it feels like you lose depth in.
Yeah. Now I do.
So they look really smooth and like they were 3D printed almost.
I agree that like they were 3D printed, right? I do think here you can get a little bit of the emotion. Yeah, it looks better like when they're in movement, but I don't think this looks more like it doesn't look as engaging as this.
Like that's a baddie right there. That's a baddie Pokemon.
Yes, I agree. In fact, a lot of the water starters have been baddies for the last like few generations.
Okay, for some reason. I love that.
A lot of people, however, instead have been just like, that one's my favorite, right? Like the way you're supposed to react to this.
Yeah.
However,
like
sorry, go ahead. You say your thing. Say your thing.
Oh no, I was gonna say the little Pomeranian looking fuck is my favorite.
I usually pick fire types. I'm a big fire type starter. Love a fire type. I know a lot of people like used to complain a lot about like so many of the starters ending up being bipedal firefighting, but I love those. I love those Pokemon. But one of the things that I've seen a lot of people have been really memeing the bird because he's so angry. It's like he looks like he's from New York.
He looks like an angry bird.
He looks like an angry bird, but I kind of fuck with it to the point where I'm like, I'm kind of interested in green. I like him. I like him too.
I feel like he's a Taurus.
Maybe that's why we click. Maybe that's why we click.
Yeah. Oh, look at this little. I love it. Palm bomb, hey.
And I just want to say, your reaction is the way I'm not supposed to. That's what most people that care are doing.
Yeah.
They're like, I like this one. And if you don't care, you go, not getting this, okay. Click off. But for some reason, so much of internet culture is just, how do I make everyone else as unhappy as I am?
Like, honestly, who's the chicken or the egg? Is the people who want you to dislike everything they like, and then the people who don't want you to critique anything they like. They're somewhere on the opposite sides of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's that. Yes, and so that's coming out, and a lot of people have been just reacting to it the same way they always do. But I think it's relevant because of like the internet stuff that we've been talking about, just the way that people have been conditioned and are conditioning themselves to react to video games. You don't have to like it, but why are you making it my problem if you don't like it?
Exactly.
And I think that hate is really embodied in the reactions to Pokopia. And so I'm going to show that now.
Oh, it looks so cute.
It does look really cute. I've played it.
Oh, did you like it?
I love it so far. Really enjoy it.
I'm so jealous.
All right, you ready?
Nintendo, you evil gatekeepers.
We'll talk about Nintendo in a second. Oh, yeah. I've never loved Ditto. I've never really cared for Ditto.
I love Ditto. But honestly, I pick my Pokemon by how cute they are, so that is why I love Ditto.
The only thing I've historically liked Ditto for is breeding.
Breeding?
You've heard it. You heard me.
Whoa.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I didn't know you could breed them.
In Pokemon games, Pokemon can lay eggs. The way that you do it is you have to put 2 Pokemon in the daycare and then come back later. And then the daycare owner would be like, hey, I don't know what happened, but suddenly this egg appeared, just to like not have to explain that sex is a thing. You know what I mean?
Pokemon have sex. Oh my god.
Pokemon
what
fuck.
The fuck?
But because Ditto is Ditto and can turn into anything, he can breed with pretty much anything that can breed. And so you put the Pokemon you want a baby in.
Oh,
never mind. You pick the Pokemon you want to have a baby, and then put them in the Ditto, and they'll slut the Ditto out, and then make a bunch of babies. That's what I use Ditto for.
Oh, I like Ditto because he's purple and he's cute.
The 2 genders.
Yes.
And is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto. It looks like a human,
which I do think has like crazy implications.
Not they talk.
Okay, I don't need to show all of this. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. So this, right?
Oh, that's a little creepy.
Water gun will keep it all healthy.
Right. And so this is the important part. So the game Pokemon Pokopia is what if Pokemon did Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Like really at its core, it's kind of that. There is a little Viva Pinata in that there are Pokemon to find that will help you both passively and actively in a way that Animal Crossing didn't really have. I don't remember. Like the villagers lived there and sometimes they would give you stuff, but they didn't really do too much besides live there and like hang out and like do all this.
Okay, so they seem more involved in the same way Disney Dreamlight Valley, the characters are much more involved in the game, the quests.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of people, again, that vocal minority that just really enjoys hating stuff, or like,
because I did hear they got the best reviews of
The
any
game
Pokemon.
has gotten incredible reviews. It's like one of the highest rated Pokemon games, and it is currently, I think, maybe the second highest rated on Metacritic in of the year thus far. I think the first might be Resident Evil. Resident Evil came out. People are saying that's really, really good. But I haven't played that
I
yet,
gotta
so I
play
can't
it
speak on it.
after 4.
I remember seeing the reaction to Pokopia being like, ugh, this is what you're spending all that Pokemon money on? This shitty game for babies? Instead of my diehard Pokemon gritty RPG?
Wait, I feel like a little bit of misogyny is coming out with the Game Bros, because
Speak
I
on
feel
it.
like they
Speak on it.
associate the farming sim with, that's like a girly game.
Mhm.
Playing like your Stardew and your Disney Dreamlight and your Animal Crossing. So it's like, oh, you wasted all this time on
Mhm.
this girl game when you should have been making my boy shit.
Yeah. And
It's
or just
basically how they sound.
like this is too easy. This is for babies. Sorry to break it to you, Johnny. Pokemon is for babies, man. Like it just at its core,
It's for kids.
it's for kids. Like it was heavily inspired by the way Japanese like schoolboys would find bugs and make them fight each other. They would
Oh,
get
wow.
like fucking beetles and have the beetles wrestle. It's
Oh, I didn't
for
know that.
kids. It's a kids thing. And I don't get me wrong, love Pokemon. Big part of my life in my like childhood too. We grew up. And as
Nigga,
much
go
as
play Atari or something. Just kidding.
I do think it's a fair complaint to be like, I wish Pokemon also cared for me in a way that they care for the babies.
Because I guess to a degree, it's like, you wouldn't be here without me, without us
Yeah.
growing up on it.
Which that does kind of give me pause, because I do think a lot of people that is their reaction to things, and it shouldn't be. Right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people feel really entitled to other people's not labor but servitude, because it's like, I participated in uplifting your platform, so you owe this to me. Which
Yes.
whatever,
I don't
man.
like that.
Whatever, man. I agree. But I do think it's fair to be like, I wish you made a thing for me.
Yeah.
And Game Freak, the company that actually produces Pokemon, technically Nintendo just kind of publishes it. Game Freak is making a new game that is for adults. It's called Beasts of
really?
Reincarnation. Yeah, it's a new game that should come out this year.
Oh, so it's not, is it
It's not Pokemon. It isn't a Pokemon game that I know of. But I'm pretty sure it's like an action RPG. It might be kind of Souls-like-y, but I don't know. I've been trying not to look into it because I kind of want to go into it as blind as I can.
Yeah. It's like, I
Yeah.
know a lot of people will still have a problem because they're like, no, I want Pokemon specific game. But I'm like, isn't this the ideal that like a company you grew up with is like, hey, I'm gonna make something specifically for you, you know?
No,
It
it's
might
not
not
the
be-
ideal. I want more Pokemon, and I want Pokemon to be made just for me, and I want Arcanine with blood dripping off his fangs because it's adult now. It's not for
And I want him
babies
ripping it off
anymore.
his shirt like an alpha wolf.
Like the wolf. Yeah. Yeah, no, Pokemon's for babies. And just like, I think all media should, like, I think kids media should be enjoyable to adults. I think
like
good
Gumball.
kids media still is good for the parents, right?
The Amazing
Love
World of
Shrek.
Gumball is the perfect example.
Gumball's for babies. It's for kids. Love it. Very funny. Good stuff. Not for me, but I get to reap the benefit of it.
Yeah.
These games are not for me anymore, but I'm still going to reap the benefit from it. Now, I do get that there's like a capitalistic turn to it where it's like, if you want them to change, then stop giving your money. And I do think some vocal minority reactors have a little bit of a point where it's like, no, I need to convince you to not pay money so that way we all benefit from it. Sure. But that's not what a lot of you are doing. Some of you are just being dicks. Some of you are just mean.
I'm also like, let's apply that kind of mindset to like boycotting Target and shit. And all Like, I mean, although I'm like, there's things to be said because, you know, Nintendo kind of hates their fans.
Any criticism of Nintendo, the company, is valid. They hate their fan base more than any company I can think of. They cannot stand the people that buy their games.
As someone who exclusively had a Switch up until recently, you don't know how many times I've like waited on a release for a game on Switch. It releases fine on everything else, on PS5, on PC, on all that, but then something always happens, and it's not their fault. It's Nintendo's fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it can be hard to get games on there. Like Genshin Impact, they've been promising to put Genshin Impact on there for like 5 years, but you know what they do have? Them little hentai puzzle games that cost $1.99. There's like 7
on Switch.
Yeah, you've never. If you go
there
to the Nintendo
hentai puzzle games on Switch.
And
what are they called? So I can be sure to stay away from them.
Honestly, I feel like you don't even have to actively type anything in. It'll just pop up on the Nintendo store now. I don't know when they started allowing adult content in the store, but it was like within the last few years.
That's crazy.
But yeah, but they're always, I hate a low effort wannabe Hunnie Pop ass game. Like if y'all don't actually put some me telling the hentai are a game people to put more effort into.
Hentai H-game creators, you heard it here first. You're a hack. Your work is worthless. You're
just a wannabe Hunnie Pop.
Yeah.
Love you, Hunnie Pop creators, if y'all are out there.
I haven't played Hunnie Pop. There are like 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I like it because one, it's like slightly parodying
just
like hentai game
with breasts.
Yeah, but it's like a satirical, like you'll hear commentary that is obviously like poking fun at the hentai games, but it's also gender inclusive, which I appreciate, and it's fully voice acted. So that's but yeah, I like it because the game acknowledges I'm a girl, which is not common for hentai games.
Yeah.
I'm not a big dick white boy for once. Oh, sorry.
I've played an HK or 2. They're always white boys, or it's like white, like Japanese in a white way.
Yeah,
where it's like, oh, I'm a Japanese schoolboy, and my name is Eric,
and I got a 10-inch cock,
and I got a raging gross.
I don't got no hoes, but for some reason today I have all the hoes.
Oh no, this meteor fell on my house and I absorbed magic penis powers through it. Now all the girls can't stay off of me. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's going on with Pokemon. New games. Yeah, I've played Pokopia. Yeah. It's fun. It is fun. It is addictive. It scratches the itch. I've been really enjoying it. A lot of people, there have been a couple of games like that recently where people just, the only engagement people are having, like they're going out of their way to find content creators who are playing whatever game. Like, what were they? Well, there's a game that's it's about to shut down now.
Shut down?
High Guard is a game that just came out. And
was that the one they were roasting?
They roasted it so bad, right? And like the people that played it were like most people that played it were either like, it's fine, I don't love it, or I like it. But people were so vocal and so feral about making sure other people didn't like the thing that they didn't play. And same thing happened with the Marathon, another game that just came out, which is by the creators of Destiny and Halo. People were going out of their way to find streamers just to be like, I can't believe you're playing this dog shit game. Then don't watch it. Why is this good for you? You're an addict. You're addicted to your misery.
At least be addicted to something fun, like video games or something. You don't even care about the video games at the root of it.
And like, if you have such opinions and feeling, like such strong, heavy feelings towards video games, and I want to be careful here. You can make them. And this isn't like you think you'd be better? Do it yourself. No. It is a skill that is learnable. It is the most accessible it has ever been to make your own video game right now.
Do it. this is even what we talk to our students about when they're writing essays and whatnot. When you write your essay, you want to address a gap of some sort. You want to address something you see is not happening. And I'm like, people could apply that to video games. Like, you see what you don't like, and you see
Yeah.
what maybe could potentially be here, and that's how shit gets made.
Yeah. But if you want to do that, it's going to take years of study and production. And a lot of people don't want to spend years on a thing without the promise
Hating
of
is
some
low
sort of...
stakes.
Hating is low stakes. It is a drug. Like...
As someone who likes to hate sometimes, yeah, it's... But then I always come back like, oh, that was more fun in the moment. I don't feel as good as in the middle of the...
You look up and suddenly it's 1:00 at night and you've been back and forth with the same motherfucker who you don't know the first name of about abortion rights, that you know you're not going to change your views. You know you're not going to change their views. It's just you guys are parasitically doing cocaine virtually. you're doing the drug of misery.
Honestly,
and it doesn't have to be like that.
As someone who hasn't done cocaine, it seems much more camaraderie in it, like in sharing your bumps and stuff.
I've also not done cocaine.
It seems less ill intentioned than the hater fucking.
The
thing.
Hater fucking.
Oh, whoa!
Me when I fuck my haters.
Oh, I do love enemies to lovers.
Period.
Yes.
Oh, we'll probably talk about this more in office hours, but I just speaking of enemies to lovers, even though this isn't enemies to lovers, I saw season 4 of Bridgerton at this point. By the time
you finished it?
I finished it.
Okay.
First of all, way better than season 3. Season 3's ass. Bad.
Benedict got a little more sauce than Colin.
He got a little more sauce than Colin. I will say, I think the two leads weren't super influential in why I liked this season. That's not to say they didn't do a good job. I think Luke Thomas and Aaron Ha are they're very capable and they're very good. I just think that the things that shined this season are the stuff that isn't the romance. I think there's this one episode where they're like I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It's too new. There's one episode in the back half of season 4 that it's like so good, but it's so good regardless of Benedict and Sophie's position in it. It's
so
just like this was the first season that the side stories I thought really were valuable.
Yeah.
I felt like for the last 3 seasons, they're just like, oh, I don't really give a fuck about the Mondriches. I don't care about them. I
got a little tired of my girl trying to figure out who Lady Whistledown was in season 2.
Yeah. But I thought this season, the side stuff was like really good. I thought the side stuff was, or like for Bridgerton.
I'm really excited for the gay season.
What gay? Oh, right. Yeah. The Sapphic season with Francesca and Michaela. Yeah. They had good chemistry. I look forward to it.
Yeah, I was seeing them in some of the gifts. I was like, ooh.
The only thing that I will have to say about like future seasons, like I'm pretty sure Eloise is next. If Eloise's season isn't good, to me it'll feel like the whole thing has been a waste of time. Because she has been, in a way, Eloise is kind of like the through line for all the seasons thus far. She has been the one that has been there the most, besides Penny. And Penny's already married at this point, right? So this season, she's even taken a step back. Eloise needs to nail her season, otherwise I'll feel like we've been building up for her for nothing.
Yeah, like I feel like early on, Eloise was the character who I felt like I could see myself being most invested in over time. Whereas like a lot of characters, it's like, like Daphne, like, I cared about her a little during her season, but I don't really give a fuck about her anymore. Like no shade to her.
I mean, she's not on the show anymore. Like she wasn't in this season at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think because Rachel Jean Page isn't coming back, that they're just like, well, we can't keep bringing her back without him.
And everybody wanted to see the Duke anyway.
Yeah. Which is such a shame, because I do think one of the things with the side stories, one one B plot that they haven't gone into is the becoming of a mother. Like in each season, they'll like end up with their people and like,
oh, it's a baby.
oh, and there's a baby. And then next time we see them when they're doing the guest star, it's just like, I'm a parent now. Here's my baby. I feel like I wish Daphne and Reggie and Duke, like honestly, just recast the Duke at this point. Just recast the Duke because I do think there was value to like that. I'm a first time mother. Let's do the storyline of what it's like to be a mom, which is a part of a lot of people's romance stories, especially in Bridgerton.
You know what? You know, it'd be a good idea, Shonda, get your pen out. Let's see how the Bridgertons came to be, like how they got all them kids. I think
that's the next spinoff. I'm pretty sure they've been teasing a spinoff, and I know that there are books of Violet and Edmund Bridgerton, cool. Like prequels of them together. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the next spinoff.
I hope they get into child rearing because I'm like, well, come on now.
Yeah.
They got all them kids. We could talk about being the act of being a mother or becoming a mother a lot more.
Like, where are the stories about becoming a mother?
You know what it is?
Recently.
That's not the sexy part. Since, you know, Bridgerton is, you know, it's a bodice ripper. It's like,
I want to push back against that because, like, it's not the sexy part because people haven't made it sex. Like, it can be. We just haven't done it. Like there's definitely ways to.
Oh, oops. Let me add that I'm not necessarily like agreeing that it's not.
Oh, I'm not accusing you of anything. Not accusing you.
Oh no. Not that you're accusing. I'm just anyone who's watching out there. You know.
Yeah, motherfuckers. We love pregnant women here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Bridgerton season 4.
Bridgerton, you could make it sexy if you want.
You could make it sexy if you want to. And while Bridgerton is working, here's a segue. While Bridgerton is working on making pregnancy sexy, what can they find us, Lee?
You won't find us pregnant, but you can find us on TikTok. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere they have podcasts. Black Nerdy Scholars. Patreon.
You can also find us on Patreon/Black Nerdy Scholars, where you get access to our after show office hours. It's another podcast after the pod. We're a little riskier. We're a little looser. We consume a little legal substance. If that interests you, if you want to see more random hot takes about random bullshit, send $5 that way. And if you want, there's a little teaser right here. So much of Boys Spaces is just like, what if we just remade eugenics?
Whoa.
What if we just
brought that back?
Yeah.
My friend was just talking to me about it, how they used to make you feel insane for thinking that the standards of beauty for women had to turn towards like pedophilic ideals, like you need to be hairless if you're a woman. You
need to be hairless. You need to be quiet. You need to be a little stupid.
Small.
You need to respond to commands. Join us on Patreon if you can. If you can't, we'll see you next time. Until then, stay black, stay nerdy, and read books.
Please read.
Read books. And watch movies. But without your phone, and watch
your fucking phone
and watch
down.
TV without your phone.
No,
be aggressive. Put your phone down.
Fucking phone down.
Put your fucking phone down.